What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim. Gonna be playing a game on PTCGO today, and today I am trying out a newish, oldish kind of deck. We're playing Dusk Mane Garbodor. This is a deck that has gotten a little bit of flack from some of my friends as being not very good. But I don't know, the deck at least seems fun. It seemed like okay sometimes, but I feel like the deck has a bunch of issues. You try to load up a Duskmane Rayquaza, You try to load up a Dusk Mane Necrozma, not a Dusk Mane Rayquaza. Hello, Pokemon. You guys should be paying me for these ideas. Dusk Mane Rayquaza. I mean, goodness, I called it. All right. But you try to load up a Dusk Mane Necrozma GX with like the Solgaleo Prism and things like that, Max Elixirs, B-Strings, so on and so forth. Try to set up Garbodor, and you just try to like tank and sweep and just take as many prizes as you can. The major issue with the deck is that you have to constantly reload your Duskmane, though. Like, B-String is huge for the deck, does help it out a lot, and allows you to stream Meteor Tempest easier than it used to be. That being said, still not the easiest thing to do. I'm just trying a crazy list out here. We've got like 4 Max Elixir and 4 B-String in here, and I'm just trying to go as ham as possible, get as many energy into play, and just see what we can do with that. So with that being said, I'm going to start off by Ultra Balling away this metal energy. We want to get that out of here. I'm also playing like 15 metal in here. I just have a ton of metal energy, and the reason for that being is that I want to hit Max Elixirs, and I want to B-String all at the same time. And I want to have energy in the discard pile for my Solgaleo Prism. So there's like a bunch of reasons for that. I think I'm going to start off by... I could like try to bait my opponent into like knocking out this Lele here, like get a Lele and just throw it into the active position, try to activate my B-String and just like sweep like that. We're probably not going to do that though. We're just going to go get ourselves a Duskman. Yeah, we're going to get the Duskman and just start Max Elixiring. I could accelerate just my 1 energy in the discard pile with Solgaleo, so I'll probably try to Max Elixir to the Solgaleo Prism. That makes the most sense. Then we're going to Sycamore, and really we can only accelerate 2 energy this turn, even if we were to like discard a couple. So let's see, I've got another energy here, and I've got another Max Elixir. Let's see if we can hit that. Oh yeah, 15 metals, great. And we're actually kind of cruising in here and could get like a turn 2 Meteor Tempest, which is like hilarious, right? Because of all the Max Elixirs and all the energy acceleration we run, I could just Guzma Meteor Tempest. I could knock out anything on my opponent's side of the field next turn, which is crazy. If I slap another Floatstone onto the Solgaleo there or something, or onto this Duskmane here, I can go Meteor Tempest, then just retreat and Radiant Star again, and kind of just rinse, wash, and repeat, and hope that my opponent doesn't really do anything. Yeah, and they like don't look like they have a lot going on. I've got a Sycamore though. This is amazing. I'm just going to go up and I'm just going to blow this thing up. Like, I don't really care. Yeah, let's just go blow this thing up. I've got double Floatstones. So then if I get a Floatstone on this Duskmane, that's kind of like ideal here. I don't think I particularly want to. I mean, like, I could Guzma up maybe the. Nah, I'm just going to Sycamore. I want to set up. I want to get my own Garbodor into play would be ideal here, and we do get the Garbodor. I don't really want to slap the Fighting Fury Belt down on the Duskmane because I want to be able to retreat it, so I'm going to be looking for another Floatstone or something like that. I don't need the Lele, and I actually probably don't need this Fighting Fury Belt right now. I kind of want to just keep as many energy in the deck as I can. So we're going to get those, and we're going to go get our Garbodor, set that up. And we're going in for a turn 2, Meteor Tempest. Pretty crazy. So we're just going to do that. Slap another one of these down. Sure. And I'm fine with this. Let's just go in and let's have some fun. Meteor Tempest. This Buzzwole is a goner. Now, I am kind of in a situation where I need to find myself another Floatstone here. That was like a little greedy of me to go in. I have plenty of energy in the discard pile. Well, no, I didn't. Actually, I discarded all 3. So, yeah, I didn't really have an option to accelerate much more with my Radiant Star this turn. So, Meteor Tempest kind of felt like the right play. Now my opponent, might just come up, sledgehammer me. That's fine. I don't really care that much. We're going to be fine with this. We just want to continue to kind of mosey along here at our own pace. I think I do manually attach to the active to kind of thin my deck a little bit, and then Cynthia. And that way, if I don't hit the float stone here, which I didn't, it's totally fine. I will just manually retreat this thing next turn if I have to, and that is okay. So we play a ton of shuffle draw in this deck, and the reason we play a ton of shuffle draw is because we need to like save our max elixirs and B strings for the appropriate time. You see I only got 5 energy left in deck, so things are already running a little bit low here. I think at this rate, I should just attach the Fighting Fury Belt so the thing doesn't really get knocked out next turn. And then, I need my opponent to bench more things, though, in order for me to get the most out of my Radiant Star, or else, that's not really going to be benefiting me all too much. I think probably, let's see, they're doing 30, 60. They could do 70. They're not going to one-hit knock me out. I can go one more turn without that Fighting Fury Belt on the active. I don't think they really have a way to do 130 damage with that Buzzwole. Not until I get to the 4 prize range. When I get to the 4 prize range, then things are going to start to get a little scary. My opponent's going to start slapping down those B strings, and they can sledgehammer with 1 energy for 150. That's just a lot. This active Dusk Mane Necrozma, it's kind of just going to get battered around, and that's totally fine because then I will be able to activate my own B string and so on and so forth. So I think I am just going to end up retreating here. I'm going to attach to the active, put the Fighting Fury Belt probably on this bench Cabalion, honestly. This thing may end up being pretty good with 168 points. I think I like trying to give my Dusk Manes as much mobility as possible, so I'm going to put that there. And then I think I just have to kind of end my opponent here. I want to try and get a float stone if I can. I do not, so that's okay. We're just going to manually retreat this thing and go up with our Solgaleo. Do I have any float stones in deck? Yes, well, I have 1. Okay, so I prized 1 float stone. That's fine. I think that, yeah, there's no point in claw slashing. I can't GX this thing, so we're just going to retreat. And we're going to accelerate some energies with our Solgaleo here. Now, if my opponent finds a way to do 90, then the Solgaleo is going to go down. But that's, fine. How many do I get? I get, 4? That's, totally cool. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then probably throw I could just go all in and do... that seems irresponsible. Yeah, let's throw a 4th onto the damaged one, I guess. That seems okay. My opponent probably, they're looking like they're doing 30 damage right now with this active Buzzwole, but they could get Guzma and knock out my damaged Duskmane. If they do that, I'm totally okay with it. They unlock my B strings then, and I can just go B string and kind of just get I can get energy all over the board. Now, one of the major issues with this deck, unfortunately, is that it just does not deal with these non-EX, non-GX Pokemon very well. I really only have a couple attackers that can hit into these mini Buzzwoles. I have Solgaleo Prism, does 160, but then can't attack again next turn. I have this Cobalion, which is pretty good, but Revenge Blast doesn't really add up until the end of the game. So my opponent, even though they got off to a slow start, it doesn't really matter. Their board position is just filled with baby Buzzwoles, and you can see that's by design. They're just going to sit here with baby Buzzwole forever, and even though I was able to get a turn 2 Meteor Tempest, none of it matters because baby Buzzwole only gives up 1 prize. It's just going to be sledgehammering away, and eventually they're just going to win via attrition. They're just going to be able to, probably just take care, and they didn't even knock me out, but they're just going to be able to take care of me just with all these little baby Buzzwoles here. Now, I don't even have a Guzma in hand or anything. I play 4 Guzma, but no Guzmas. That's fine. That's just a-okay. That's fine. Let's go in here. I want to save. You notice I'm not playing these Ultra Balls. I don't want to discard my energy. I thought 15 energy would be plenty, but it looks like we're even starting to run a little bit low here. I think I just want to go for my Float Stone and just hope I hit it. But then, oh my gosh, Meteor Tempesting this thing just seems like super rough. Like I'm totally gonna run out of energy in this matchup. Okay, let's just attach here, sure, and then let's end, and then see where we're at. Okay, we did not get a Floatstone, but now we have 2 Guzmas. My opponent probably is gonna end up knocking out that Dusk Mane in the active. That's okay. That's fine. How much energy do we have left in the deck even? 5? All right, we have 5 energy, 3 B-strings, 2 max elixirs. Okay, that's fine. And we're going to pass on to you, my guy. Go ahead, do it. Bite. Take those 2 prizes. I dare you. And then I will accelerate lots and lots of stuff. So that'd be good. I actually didn't check to see if my 3rd Dusk Mane is prized. So let's like hope that 3rd Dusk Mane is in the deck so that I can actually B-string to something. They're going to Guzma. Oh, here comes the Garbodor. Okay, this is fine actually because take out the Garbodor. I'm not really all that concerned about it. Yes, they're going to get access to their abilities again. They're going to get access to that Diancie again. That's like super good. But that's fine. That's 1 prize. My opponent also playing around my B-string. Like they don't want to just like give me access to it right away. So that's fine too. All right, I've got an energy and I got a Guzma. I could Guzma knock something out. That doesn't really make any sense. I need to take out these attackers and at least try to deal with that. Yeah. So let's just do it. Let's throw that on there, and then let's probably just get another energy into play and try to go like back to back Meteor Tempests here. Let's just Cynthia. I'm gonna knock out the active, and we don't have a B string, but that's fine. I don't need it. Not yet. All right, so let's just, yeah, we're going to retreat, and we're going to do this thing, yep, and we're going to blow her up. Okay, Meteor Tempest on another non-GX. Feels great. This is, fantastic, just the way I'd planned it. Great. And then, yeah, we're going to take our 1 prize, another Metal Energy, pretty good. Now, I do have Guzmas in hand, so I can, like, Guzma and Radiant Star next turn just to kind of get things going. But next turn, I don't actually want to do that. I think I want to just actually hit some B-strings next turn, assuming my opponent takes a prize. Now, if they don't take a prize, then yeah, I've got a Guzma, Radiant Star, something like that. Figure that out. My opponent is in B-string range, though, so they're probably trying to take out this Dusk Mane with their Buzzwole. If they do that, then I'm in a little bit of a tough spot. Like, I would preferably like to find a fresh Dusk Mane, but if that thing is prized, then I don't have a fresh Dusk Mane to use, and we'll have to go in with the damaged one to knock out that Buzzwole. If I have to do that, then that's really bad. I could close the game up, pretty well. I could close the game up with this Cobalion, though. Like, Revenge Blast does a decent amount. Looks like they are getting both of their GXs into play, which means that I do have the option to take my 4 remaining prizes with 2 knockouts, which is really good for me. Like, I need that for sure, because I cannot afford to be blowing up any more of these baby Buzzwoles. That's just not going to work out. They throw up, oh, they're going to Sledgehammer. They missed the B-string that they needed. Okay. So that's amazing. They did not take their knockout, but now I am in a weird position. My B-string's not activated. I could just accelerate, and that's all I can do here. So I have 2 critically damaged Dusk Manes. My opponent is in a weird spot. I mean, maybe they could Guzma and take some knockouts, but like with Jet Punch, they can't take double knockouts though. Can they? 190. Oh, they could. Yeah, so let's think here. I'm going to put down that Floatstone. Okay. I need to think. Could they take a double knockout? They could do, yeah, they're doing 30, 60, 80. 80 is like plenty, right? 30, yeah. They could definitely take double knockout, which I actually don't know why they didn't just do that this past turn. They could have knocked out. Oh, no. They needed the damage. They need, duh. All right, so let's Guzma. Try to make this a little bit more difficult on my opponent. I'm going to bring up the Lycanroc. We're going to, if they take a 4 prize turn, that is going to be so bad for me. Yeah, let's just start. I think I have Radiant Star for like max effect right now. There's no point really putting energy down because I don't know where my opponent is gonna like. I don't know where my opponent's gonna put things. So let's put one energy here. Let's put two energies here, and then let's put another energy on the active and another energy on the active. Okay, so now I've got all these guys kind of ready to attack next turn. It doesn't feel great. I mean, this Solgaleo Prism is not like knocking out anybody in one hit. So Corona Impact feels kind of bad. I mean, it does knock out these baby Buzzwoles, but doesn't really do a lot else. I wonder if my opponent does have the Guzma double knockout with... They don't. Okay, so that's huge. If they had Guzma double knockout on my Dusk Manes, we'd have to pack it up. I mean, we'd have to just pack it up, go home. 4 prizes. Oh, down to 1 prize remaining. That would be so bad. Now, they are able to kind of power up this Buzzwole here and take that knockout on my Prism, going to 4 prizes. So I'm fine. So I can Beast Ring now and knock out that Buzzwole, which is good. I think I want to do that, and I want to do it with the active one. So yeah, we're going to do that, and I'm going to retreat Guzma, knock out that thing. And then how many Guzmas do I have? 2 Beast Ring in hand now. Okay, how many... Let's see, how many Guzmas do I have left? If I have 1 Guzma left, that's good, but I need it in my hand, though. Like, it needs to be here right now because I need to win the game going boom, boom, take out 2. Let's see. I did not have that Dusk Mane. Yes, the Dusk Mane that I've been talking about that I thought might be in my deck. Yeah, it was never in my deck. Okay, so that's good to know. Let's Beast Ring. Okay, and we're going to just throw all this energy into play. Sure. I think, yeah, let's just do that. And then I'm going to attach to this Buzzwole as well. And then we're going to Guzma. I could Beast Ring one more time. Let's take a look at my deck. All right. Sure. We're going to throw that here. Okay. And then we're going to retreat. And then we're going to Guzma up the Buzzwole, and we're going to knock that out. And the reason we're knocking it out with the more heavily damaged guy is because, well, A, it's got a Float Stone on it, so that's good. I could always retreat, you know, whatever. The thing is probably getting knocked out, but I don't know. You never know. It might not. So the reason that we're doing that is because my opponent, I do not want them to take a 4 prize turn, which means that now instead of just needing a Buzzwole with an energy to take 4 prizes on both my Dusk Manes, if I had put this one in the active position, that would have been an active play for them. Now they need like a Buzzwole, a Strong, and a Guzma, and all that. So they did not have it. I like having the energy on the Cobalion here. That means that, you know, the Cobalion can knock out these baby Buzzwoles. That is an option. Am I out of energy? I think I have like 1 energy left in deck, so that's a little bit sketchy, but we can get there because I have a knockout planned out here. Oh no, because they're getting ready to go down to 2 prizes, meaning that I cannot promote this Dusk Mane. I literally just need Guzma. That's it. Like, I need top deck to just beat Guzma here. Now, I do not have a big deck. It's got 11 cards in it. But the odds of top decking my final Guzma here, probably not good. The odds of my opponent having a, having Guzma here for game, pretty high. So, like, I think this one's going to end up being a wrap. Yeah, we didn't get it. We just got our 1 energy left in deck, which I need to hit even just to take this knockout. But yeah. We got to end out of Guzma, so we can't. We didn't have Guzma. We actually had a higher chance of hitting it. You know, I guess beforehand, potentially, or a higher chance of hitting it after my opponent ended me. Oh no, we didn't even get the energy, so we just have to quick guard and hope my opponent doesn't have game, and then I got game next turn. Yep. All right, so let's quick guard, and let's see. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have it. That'd be great. But I probably just have Guzma, and then that's going to be game. So, anyways, it was fun. I don't think that I like this deck a whole lot. Like, it's just, oh my gosh. The deck has too much of a hard time knocking out these baby Buzzwoles. It is just like, these things are a nightmare to deal with. Meteor Tempest just does like way too much damage. They don't have it. Oh my gosh. Woo, they didn't have it. That's insane. I can't believe it. They did not have it. How did they not have it? That hand was huge. Oh, you're saying that we won? No way. That is crazy. All right, still, this deck's way too sketchy. Way too sketchy. That was insane. I can't believe they didn't have the game-winning Kuzma. Oh my gosh. So we got there. All right, we got there with the Dusk Mane deck. I mean, we were pulling off Meteor Tempest left and right, but you could see that was an extremely difficult game to win for this deck. I mean, my opponent's board position with those baby Buzzwoles was just insane. So that, yeah, that's not something that I'd want to deal with at Nationals. No, not trying to Meteor Tempest some baby Buzzwoles. That just seems like bad value. I would, I'd need to have like a non-GX attacker who can keep up, but really there just isn't really any metal Pokemon, non-GX metal Pokemon that can keep up with that kind of onslaught there. So this is the list I was playing there. In that matchup, we just like maxed out B-Strings and Max Elixirs and just tried to play like kind of what the essence of the deck felt like it should be. I probably need like a Super Rod, maybe cut a metal for a Super Rod or something like that. But, you can see that prizing my last Dusk Mane there was a little bit of a pain. This deck doesn't like to prize anything. I mean, really, there are only 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 attackers in here, bro. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit sketchy. So, really, we might want to like beef up that attacker line a little bit and maybe play a Super Rod or something like that. But anyway, deck's cool. It's like fine for what it is, but I'm not super into it. But anyways, thank you all for watching the video. Thank you all for checking out Dusk Mane Garbodor with me. Remember Pokemon Dusk Mane Rayquaza, that's the idea for your next movie, next Pokemon. And, Mahone told you. So, thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Check out all the sweet links in the description below. Peace.